What's good, homies? My name is Killerina. I am a 22-year-old Boricua street dancer born, raised, and located in the city of Chicago. Alright, so you already know what it is. Today I'm back. Yes, back with another blog post for y'all. If you're new to the site, welcome, homie. If you are not new, thank you for your constant support and for checking out this video. If you'd like to get to know more about me, please feel free to check out my first blog post titled Welcome Our Newest Contributor. In addition, if you'd like to enhance your battling experience, please check out my previous blog posts as well for some dope insights to have you stay battle ready. Alright, so now before we get right into the video, make sure you do your fours. Want to get all dance related updates, news, and insights? Join the store newsletter. Do you like what you see? If you do, whack that like button. Let us know your thoughts by dropping comments. Let others know what's up and share with your friends and family. As you know, today's topic is how to teach. Credits are at the end of the video to those who are a positive influence in my life, are great teachers themselves, and have taught me something meaningful in my dancing. Another positive influencer that you may know of is All Might. To those who know who I'm talking about, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, this will all make sense in a second. To those who don't know who All Might is, he is one of the main characters from an anime TV series called My Hero Academia. Although All Might is not a dance teacher, All Might is a hero who was born without powers, and later, when he receives his powers, he makes sure that he continues to work hard, even if he's powerful, and uses it for good. As a way to give back everything he has learned, All Might decides to become a teacher. During his time teaching, All Might learns and grows from his own mistakes, actively pays attention and figures out different methods of teaching, and reminds his students that even if you are born without powers, you too can still become a hero. And like All Might in connection to dance, I would say that dance teachers need the same approach. That no matter what level of dance experience, knowledge, abilities, background, and or power your students have, they can always become better dancers, people, and even someday, teachers themselves. As dance teachers are our heroes and are people that we look up to. This topic was inspired by a series of events and experiences taking in-person, open/pop-up classes that had made me come to the factual understanding that not everyone is suitable for teaching. My experience within choreography, street dancing, and having teaching opportunities myself, I've been paying close attention to what being a dance teacher really means, what it looks like, and the power behind it. After a few months of doing research, taking classes, taking notes, and speaking with a few dance colleagues, here are my insights on teaching dance. Being the role of a dance teacher is a very serious, important, and impactful role. Teaching shouldn't be taken lightly, even if you're teaching an in-person open/pop-up class, as your class can be a life-changing moment for your students. Teaching moves is not what your job is about as a teacher. As a dance teacher, you are impacting and influencing lifestyles and habits onto others. It's okay to teach your friends moves, but teaching classes that people have to pay for requires much, much more. It requires higher levels of awareness, fundamentals, foundation, education on different teaching methods, developmental learning and understanding, risk-taking, credibility, structural planning, thought process, flexibility, accessibility, inclusivity, communication, management, entrepreneurial marketing, outreach, and networking skills, knowledge, and experience. Woo! Sounds like a lot, I know, but don't worry. Stuff like this requires time and patience. With that said, if you want to teach a class but are questioning if you're suitable for teaching and or you just want to learn how you can better your teachings, continue watching and learn how to teach. Remember, this informative video is tailored towards teaching in-person open/pop-up classes, but some aspects can apply to dance-centric establishments and program settings as well. Actively take classes. If you want to teach, yet you have never taken a class, teaching may not be suitable for you. Watch and study other teachers. You can do this in many ways. You can sit in and watch a class and take notes. You can take part of a work-study opportunity or program, or you can seek opportunities being a teaching assistant under an instructor. Teach friends before teaching a class. Teaching those close to you will help you get comfortable with the idea of public speaking, facilitating, and management. If you can do this successfully, then you're good to go to teach others. COVID-19 safety regulations. No class is worth teaching if it's endangering the health of your students and your own, so make sure and demand studios maintain COVID-19 safety regulations. Become familiar with the studio and staff members. Engaging with the members of the studio who are allowing you to utilize a space is important. It sets a professional tone while also creating new and personal relationships and connections. Also, take some time to become familiar with the studio space as well. Understanding yourself and your role as a teacher. It is very important to understand yourself and your artistry because it will help you understand what areas in your community you can be of service for and application for teaching a class. Some things you can ask yourself are, what are my goals as a teacher? What do I want people to take away from my class? What do I hope to accomplish and learn from teaching? And much more. Targeting your audience. Think about age, gender, skill level, abilities, and other identity groups that you would like to target. A few ways you can figure that out are by creating small chat groups via social media platforms and allow room for your targeted audience to communicate the best times and days that they can take class, so that you can set up classes on the days the majority of your students can show up. In addition, encourage that your targeted audience engage within those platforms before and even after class. Marketing yourself. Be active and consistent on your social media platform to remind and inform your students about your upcoming classes. Quick intros, warm-ups, and set the tone for class. Quickly present yourself and allow your students to greet and say hi to each other. Hospitality will never go out of style. Work on warm-ups to get everybody ready and discuss expectations and main messages you want your students to understand about the class. Put thought in your class. Don't teach a class that you hadn't put thought into. Speak loud and clear. Say everything that you're doing out loud, clear, with direction, and explain the intention and purpose behind movements. And there's many ways that you can do this. You can break it down by body parts. You can use counts, focus on lyrics of a song, and changing the tempo. You're going to mess up, and that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself if you mess up. Perfect is not the goal. So when students are asking questions or mention your mistake, take that as a great sign that they are taking your class seriously and are actively engaged. Read the room. Pay attention to your students and where they are with the choreography to determine if you need to work more on drilling movement or need to move on. Allow quick questions. Remind your students that before asking any questions right off the bat, that they need to watch your movement at least 3 times first. Visual learning is also as important as physical. Then, if students need further clarification on details of your movements, then encourage asking questions. Pay attention to time. Don't waste too much time by focusing on harder parts of the choreography. Don't be afraid to move on and continue class to leave room for filming and/or conclusions of the class. Mix it up. You can mix it up by making students switch lines and/or break into groups so that they are not used to working on movements in only one part of the space. Positive affirmations. Being a teacher is sort of like being someone's personal trainer. So utilize positive affirmations to keep your students going to the end, such as, "You got this. Don't be afraid to be yourself." You can also do quick check-ins and see how folks are doing by asking, "Y'all got it? How are we feeling?" and much more. Breaks. It's okay to allow students to take bathroom and water breaks. However, be mindful, several dance-centric establishments and program settings have students on the clock based on the program time. So with that said, water and bathroom breaks are going to be limited to the beginning and end of class. Have fun. At the end of the day, everyone can get a good challenge out of class while still enjoying themselves, the people around them, and the vibes. So remember to have fun. Follow up and feedback. Establishing a sense of community and belonging is what makes your students come back to take your class. So follow up with your students for future teachings, ideas, and input. In addition, be open for feedback and criticism, as it's the best way you'll be able to understand where you are now and what you should work on for the future. Don't get comfortable teaching. If you continue to teach, that's amazing. However, make sure you make time for yourself to still actively take classes and train to continue to enhance your skills. All right, that's it for today on how to teach. What did you guys think? Did any of these tips help? Let me know. Also, share your teaching experiences and or questions with me in the comments down below. Till next time, homies, Killerina out.